We, the Comox people, envision a prosperous and healthy nation in which we exercise our rights and title throughout our territory, honoring our people, lands, waters, cultures, and languages. The ancestry of the Comox First Nation is from three distinct Indigenous peoples: the Comox, the Pentlatch, and the Hahatmatsi Wallitsima. The Comox people occupied eastern Vancouver Island and offshore islands from Salmon River to Little River, and spoke the Ayatjutham language. The Pentlatch occupied the areas from Little River to Englishman River and offshore islands, and spoke the Pentlatch language. And the Hahatmatsis Wallitsima occupied Salmon River and parts of Quadra Island, and spoke the Kwakwala language. These peoples shared a rich and vibrant culture, a long history of intermarriage, and many were fluent in each other's languages. Over the past few decades, Comox has been working towards completing our constitution and treaty in order to maximize our inherent right to self-government. As you know, Comox First Nation entered into the treaty process in 1994 with the objective of reclaiming its decision-making authority through self-government. We anticipate voting on the Comox Treaty near the end of 2024. To help you navigate this, we're planning some change management activities. Change management is about supporting people through change. We've created a change management plan to identify which areas and people need support and determine how best to provide it. We will be reaching out to you to provide communications, letting you know what's happening, why it's happening, how it's happening and when, community engagement, and education and training opportunities. Holding community engagement sessions where community members can learn all about the coming changes, the treaty, the vote, what's involved in the transition process, as well as ask any questions you might have. The Comox Treaty will bring significant change over time to the Comox Nation, Comox people, and ultimately the entire Comox territory. Getting to the ratification step is a huge task and requires planning, communications, engagement, and participation. In order for this to be successful, we all have a unique role to play, especially you. The treaty team provides an advisory role and are responsible for planning, convening, and all the financial aspects. The Comox administration is responsible for working alongside the treaty team to inform them on what the transition could look like and what they would need to be successful. Chief and Council are responsible for stewarding the change process while staying accountable to Comox membership. You as members play a significant role. Prior to the vote, you play a role in being informed and participating to share your feedback, and providing your voice to determine our future by casting a vote on the Comox Treaty. Change management supports people through change over time. This means that the entire process of change, from readiness and information sharing to learning, community engagement, and what happens after the treaty vote, is considered and included when we build a change management plan. The approach we're using supports people through 5 stages of change, moving from the initiation of the treaty process to enabling everyone, including members, administration, treaty team, and chief and council, to be aware of, interested in, and knowledgeable about the treaty process and the pathway to a post-treaty state. This all leads to a sustainable phase, where the support systems have been put in place to help Comox move from being governed under the Indian Act to a post-treaty state of self-governance. Change management will come with its own share of myths and falsehoods. Here are some things you might hear. Change is hard. What do we do if everybody gives up? Change can be hard, but it can also be hard to stay the same. Similar to how we evolve as a people, change is a natural part of our community life. We want to support everyone through these periods of change so we can continue to grow our thriving community. Our change management plan is here to help us prepare for these hard parts and continue hearing from you what you need over the next few years. This seems like a lot of work. Can we handle this? Absolutely we can. By working together and continuing to support each other, we can achieve great things. Change will mean loss. A lot of change means opportunity and growth, and sometimes change can feel like loss as we're making our way through it. The change management process is here to support all of the opportunities that the treaty will bring, including new jobs between executive, director, coordinator, and assistant level positions. Will this plan mean we lose employment and benefits? The Change Management Plan is here to ensure that all members of Comox First Nation are supported through the change. As Comox takes over the management of the land base and becomes self-governing, more people will be needed to run the day-to-day functions, which means that this change will bring more employment and more benefits to all members of the Comox First Nation. For more information on the Comox Treaty, please visit www.comox.ca/treaty. Phone the Comox Treaty Office at 250-339-4545 extension 121 or email treaty@comox.ca. Gila Kasla, Animot.